traditional school.
So you're sitting at the right place. Though we told that he will be coming in this team, but it's okay. We can help him with some points. Shall I start?
Yes, ma'am.
Rohit and Sai, shall we start?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am.
थोड़ा सा डिस्कस करना, so you can discuss with them. Shall we start? Rohit? अच्छा डिस्कस कर ले. Okay. Are you getting it? Helping him?
Yes, ma'am. Let's start now.
Shubham. Okay, Rahul, Rohit. Let's listen. Okay? Shubham and all. Shubham.
So traditional schooling is good because you interact with other students and you make friends, and in homeschooling you do not interact with other students, you just sitting at home and your parents is speaking, and in traditional schooling you
1 point is sufficient. Okay, very good. Good point. Thanks.
traditional schools gives opportunity to develop personal development, and traditional schools for students to gives to take opportunity to participate in physical activities and maintaining discipline and enhance discipline skill and timing skills.
Very good. Next.
In traditional schools, they are qualified, well qualified teachers and trainers in their schools. So, in traditional school, there are qualified teachers and professors as well, and they will notice every student how they will grow up and learn the things. In traditional school, they are extracurricular activities as well, sports, music, and art.
Very good. Next.
In traditional schools, we can gain so much of knowledge instead of home schools, and we can improve our communication skills by talking of many students and many friends, and we can maintain.
Okay, by many students, we can also say we can talk to students coming from different walks of life. ठीक है? Different walks of life मतलब तरह-तरह के लोग try to be advanced. ठीक है? Okay. Because this
they are
is
disciplined also. इसको कैसे बोलेंगे?
they are well disciplined,
टाइम होता है.
well mannered. They are well disciplined, well mannered, and they value time. Okay, now Shivam, you have to look at them.
So my opinion is like home schooling is far better than traditional schooling. Reason being they are the most essential thing which is upbringing, like not upbringing, but our parents they teach about etiquette.
Etiquettes.
Etiquette like and also major also perform a major role in our life also. Yeah.
Okay, good. Next.
In homeschooling, we also studied about our like religious activities,
Very good.
and in traditional school we are not being.
We're not getting involved with religious activities. Okay, next.
In traditional school curriculum are very old, but if you are studying in homeschooling, you educate your child according to your current according to current trends. But is what is important in that time, like a technology, science, like biology, all kind of subject.
Okay, okay, good. Okay, now we will start contradicting the points. As Rohit said.
As Rohit said, they will repeat your point.
Traditional school curriculum are old.
In comparison to
In
the latest
In
technology.
home school, who will teach? Your parents, your mother, father, and grandson, they are teachers. In traditional school, there are well qualified teachers and professors. They will, how you can say the traditional is old?
Now in home school, you can hire according to your particular teacher what you want.
But in traditional school, the child was in disciplined manner. They get a time to wake up and they get a time to going to school, and they are at one place. The child was all of क्या बोलें? How to speak? सब चीजें एक ही जगह पे.
We can't learn everything at one place.
He will learn everything at one place. He will learn science. He will learn math. He will learn sociology. He will learn politics and sports as well.
But that's a problem because
It's a problem.
yeah, it's a problem because
Why?
because if we see, we need to understand our child what they want, but their hobbies, according to that we train.
But after the school, we can also understand how the traditional school timing is 6 to 7 hours. After that, you will study at home what your child wants. In school as well, the teachers and professors focus on the students, what student wants.
Maybe
Rohit, please. Thank you. Please continue. You are saying well.
So I think they use traditional, if I talk about nowadays, so the child, they are getting more dependent on the technology. Why technology? Because these days what the school and the university they just try to make them understand why
Look at me.
they just try to understand students by helping of a video or a
Okay, so basically you want to say smart classes.
smart classes also, and
These kinds of smart classes. Nowadays, like the schools have initiated smart classes
But
where they show the videos, right?
which is more dependable upon the technology. But if I talk about earlier time, this thing was not happening. Like they at that time that you have to use your own mind to think about the.
okay, I got your point. You say the children save the time and save money as well, but it's a wrong way of
Not
learning.
time and money. I'm talking about like what about their own thinking, how they will grow up, how they will flourish their self if they're getting more dependent on the technology.
I didn't get the point.
This point.
This point.
Basically, he's saying that nowadays school has initiated smart classes, है ना? So they are depending on technology, right? They are playing YouTube. Listen, they are playing YouTube and they are using all the other Googles and all. So he's saying instead of going there, the parent can do it at home, right? Correct me if I am wrong.
Yes.
So he's saying this.
But in school, they are study with their professors. First point, and the second one is they are using YouTube, but they are interact each other in his class and in the school. There are many sections, section A, section B. They will interact other person. In their
Social interaction.
social interaction. In their home, they will not interact anyone.
And
They will
cannot
live
learn
and learn
communication
alone.
skills.
first upon in their school there are it it's like a competition. The exam is near coming. The in the classroom माहौल बन जाता है.
They make an environment.
हाँ, they make an environment to learning.
They take tests.
They take test, unit test, and they will learning fast.
So basically, like to talk about the environment, it depends on the child. What happens like sometimes, you know, in the so many students who come from the another state and they take admission in school, and after that, then what they do, they just involve in the different group, which is not, which is not, which is not good for them. Okay, so this is also the make them for towards the good like bad habit.
So you said in the school there are some bad.
Some a group of boys. Okay. who
Okay,
make them-
they are terribly carried away by them. So you are saying that sometimes a student
But
gets terribly
it's
carried away.
it's only depend on the person. It's only depends on you. If you are in wrong way, you will at your
Not
home
depends-
also.
It depends on surrounding. That in the surrounding you live, you will become that people.
No, it's only depend on not like.
If we study at home, then how can the child get knowledge about
See,
outside?
I'm saying that initial first of all, the initial stages should be important for the home. Okay.
No, it's not depend on home school.
If you
मैम ये
If
can I
you
speak
are
in
home
English?
study,
ये
Ask me.
हाँ मैम can I speak? Can I ask you? मैम ये कहना चाह रहे हैं, क्या कहना चाह रहे हैं कि स्कूल से बच्चा मतलब बिगड़ जाता है क्या मतलब?
Yeah, yeah.
ये
He's
यही
saying
कहना चाह रहे हैं.
English. Yeah, he's saying the same only that a child is getting spoiled in school because of some bad boys or
Okay.
some bad girls.
Yeah.
In
Group of bad boys or group of bad girls.
okay.
And also getting distracted also because of that.
Okay, they are getting distracted also because of their boys. Because if the group of boys is there, he or she is, doing something which is not
Smoking, like-
appropriate,
Yeah.
so the child might get influenced. Okay?
In
Okay,
their
okay. Abhishek, he wants to say something. Okay.
So see, there if in a school there was bad group, so there also a good group. So student choice
Very good.
Okay,
Good
very
point.
go in good group or bad group.
Very good. Yeah, he wants to say.
But it is we have chance to give 100% at our home. So why we send our student child at a 50% ratio, they are a good boy or bad boy. So except this, we can study our teach our child at home in 100% environment that there will be a good environment that will our child not get distracted from the path.
okay. In our generation, in our father generation, there are major gap because we all are take care our baby. It's very sweet मतलब बहुत प्यार से मतलब.
Yeah, with lots of love and
With
care.
lots of love and care. In our father's time, there are not lots of love and care. In our school time, there are school teachers beating with us. In nowadays, there are not beating the children and all because father and mother restricted teachers. So how can you say they are developing the child in their home? Where the children was crying, they are not study. The father said, either mother said, okay, they will study after some time. You get my point?
It is not necessary that when a teacher beat a student, so he
No,
will study.
it's not. My point is not a beating. My point is the today's generation is more loving their child. The child is crying. They will not left and they will
They
not
not
focus
leave them and focus on anything else.
focus on the study.
maybe for if you said for a child social interaction, we send our child for a sports activity, but the major problem I thought in traditional school and home school is in traditional school teachers are mostly focused on a theoretical study, and we in home we focus on a practical study.
Very good. Okay, Rahul.
I don't understand this point.
Nitin's
I
point.
don't understand this point. Bad boys everywhere lives.
Everywhere lives. They live
Everywhere.
everywhere.
It's totally depend on you.
But when you study at home, there was no.
And when you study at home, how to gain confidence to interact with each other? How to gain?
After
And
study,
second point,
after study, you
You
go out and interact.
go
with
out.
person.
In outside there are bad boys also. In your street there are bad boys also. In your
Yes.
neighbor they will
But
smoke
they are-
as well as your
in
father will.
traditional schools, you are interact with other students, and some of those students are belong every different religion, different type of
Caste.
different types of caste.
It's not about the bad boys or bad girls, it's about the distraction. How you get distracted easily. Because a boy who is younger,
He's
he
No,
can
he is a part of
bad boy.
learning.
Bad boy.
It's a part of life. It's a part of learning as well because the child is grow up in बड़े लेवल पर फेस करना
And in traditional school, now these days
जो
start,
प्रॉब्लम्स होती हैं मैम they will study as well, they will play and
They will
lot of-
face it.
they will face it, how to handle, how to tackle in their lives problem, happiness. That's why
And
schooling
one
is
We are not
important.
saying that at 24 hours you only study.
I don't understand this point, Rohit point.
Rohit's point is like they are practical, right?
Only focusing on theory.
Teachers are focused
Now
theory
these
पर.
days, all traditional schools start like physical activities, so science
Sai, come here, let me sit.
science activities start. Those students who are not interested in theoretical and reading and some study, so now these days traditional school are offering those people you join NCC, Scouts and science exhibitions and more physical activities are doing there in traditional schools for personal development scheme. Who are
computer lab and
who are home studying. Traditional schools are all focusing on your in every week taking a test.
I'm not talking about physical activity.
No, you are talking about theory.
theory.
I am talking about theory or physical activity, both are.
I will say my point is in traditional school teachers are studying in a theoretical way.
No
Not practical way.
theoretical way.
How you can say only
How you can say? How you can say? Yes.
Maybe you not understand the point.
Yes.
I get your point. You say the traditional school teachers only focus on theory. They will study only theory
Yes.
and leave them.
Yes.
It is not. They will study. They will explain each and every point.
In traditional
In
school,
traditional
every
school and-
week, every
And
after
they
3
will
days,
get
taking
homework
test.
also. They will ma'am, देना क्या
They will give.
they will give homework as well. The student will focus the study at home.
In traditional, one point, in traditional school, every week taking a test, whose students are getting marks 0 or 1, 2, those teachers are inviting you personal class after the school. All traditional schools, like government school, private
Sai
school.
and Shubham, you also
And
participate.
one more thing, in traditional school, they will providing PTM also. The parents, if any issue, they will tell professor.
parents.
The parents tell professor and school principal. The professor and school principal provide them the activity.
In every month you get how to get score marks in 0, low or good.
They will tell them.
Those teachers are tell your parents.
Okay, Shubham also wants to add a point.
Like in homeschooling, not all parents are well developed knowledge and they can't clear all the doubts of their children. But in traditional schooling, there are well developed knowledge teacher
well certified, well trained
and
in
they
every
can-
subject, every single
and they can
activity.
easily can clear the doubt of the student.
Okay, Sai also wants to add a point and then everyone will add on. Yes.
Yes. See, if a child sitting at home and learning everything in home, then how can a child live in outside? How can a gain outside society and how can gain knowledge about outside society? They can't able to live in in their areas. They can't able to survive in their areas. If a child lived at home, then how a child no, gain knowledge about outside food rate or any cost of how the child get any
Knowledge about the outside.
outside.
But they are saying that they will take them outside.
Yes, we focus on homeschool and study, not extracurricular activities. Like we send our children for this like a cricket,
But you will be involving the child in every single thing basically
Yes.
in order to enhance the
in homeschool we
Okay,
focus
okay.
only.
How you can focus? I will explain. In traditional school, we can extracurricular activity, we can study the children and test and all. You can
And they don't
explain
have
how will
communication
you
skills also.
student study at your home, like your child.
In second
Okay,
point is,
Shivam wants to answer
how
and
will
Nitin
you
wants to
gain
answer.
confident
Yes,
with
yes.
interaction?
Shivam is answering.
It's not about the study also.
Say loudly, Shivam. Take
Loudly,
the command.
yeah.
Take the command.
A parent, they
Be
can
bold.
teach their children at home. Okay. Except teaching, there are some extracurricular also which they can allow their children to go there and do that extracurricular so that interaction should not be missed out.
Yes.
Okay. And if I talk about like basically in initial phase, the homeschooling is very essential. Why essential? Because initially our parents they talk like they teach us about how to educate, how to behave like good one.
How to behave in a good way.
Good way, which is not taught by our teachers in every school, which I did.
Okay, so you feel that your parents are teaching you from the initial stage only, which is not being taught in traditional schools. Okay, okay. Let him say. Any other point? You also wanted to add a point. Nitin wants to say.
But in traditional school, you are seeing that extracurricular activities are also done. There are some students who are not interested in like sports, but they are.
But they are interested in some of them. Science lab, computer
Okay.
lab, swimming. Okay, first finish your
Let's
swimming.
But they are not all students who love to like sports.
So they don't want to participate. Not every student wants to participate. You are saying this, right?
But
Okay.
ma'am, can I say? Abu, can I? But not every student has learning as well. वो
Learning
पढ़ना भी नहीं जाते
capability.
कुछ स्टूडेंट.
They don't have learning capability.
I will explain.
But what do you think about what do you think about those type of the parents who working in the office and they send to the students in the traditional school during the age of 2
You are
years?
sport
No, during the
homeschooling or traditional schooling.
Homeschooling. He is supporting homeschooling.
Why is that? That is the person sent to the child to the traditional schooling. The child has belonged from the 2 year age. So
Okay.
what's your opinion?
So whether the father or mother they are working as in corporate sector. So how the father mother can handle their child? So explain that also.
As in,
That is the reason homeschooling is good. If they
The father and mother is working 10 to 12 hours in corporate sector. Mother as well working, father are working. So how the parents, how the child was grow? How the
how the child will grow.
child will grow?
You have
He said, ma'am, he said the father is also working and mother is working.
He said.
Ma'am, only 2 year child. So how the child will grow? It is possible.
What's your
possible.
opinion?
No,
How will that homeschool
Ma'am, 12 hours.
happen?
maybe
Are you
nowadays
getting,
in
are you
every
getting
area
mixed up with
open
homeschooling?
kids school, play school maybe.
होमस्कूलिंग मतलब घर पे जो पढ़ाते हैं ना?
हाँ, so my concern
मैं पढ़ाना तो बाद में हुआ, बच्चा कैसे
both
रहेगा?
are the parents, both are working and they send to the child
Traditional schooling.
in traditional school, even though the child is 2 years. He cannot be playing, he cannot be playing, he cannot be imagining
So
anything.
that is a wrong thing you're
There,
saying.
there is a wrong thing.
So instead of sending, the parents should try to do it homeschooling only.
Yeah.
But
Okay, basically his point is a 2-year-old child should not be sent to a traditional school because nowadays both the parents are working, so they have no other option than daycare. To
Ma'am,
do it,
but
they have to
ma'am,
send, and it's a
only-
forceful thing that they have
It's
to
a
send.
powerful thing. Yeah.
then okay, we also support house schooling, but the
Homeschooling.
homeschooling. But mother is also working, father is also working. So where is the child live?
How will child
How will
study?
child live, study and grow?
Yeah, that is the reason we
How will child feed in their house?
Yeah, that's the reason, like, until unless child is not grown at like 3 to 4 years, then one of the
Ma'am,
person will
ma'am.
do the job, otherwise the child will be like impacted, like he cannot be grow, just he thoughts they are worried about the life, just because they are very old, very small.
But homeschooling can be like for forever till 10th and 12th also the homeschooling.
Ma'am,
But
एक point है.
for
Can I speak in Hindi?
homeschooling in India, yeah, I think in India, it's not successful, but in the US, if I'm talking about, in the US, most of the
European countries.
yeah, in the European country, most of the teaching parents, they are not sending the students to the traditional school. They learn home self. That is the reason, just because they are knowledgeable. We are compared to the Indian parents, they are not knowledgeable. Most of the now not knowledgeable. Like whoever knowledgeable, they have very clear thought how my student,
My child should go ahead.
child would.
And they are saving money also.
Yeah,
Because
so
in
that is the
traditional school,
reason.
they save a lot of money.
Yeah, that is the reason some of the girls
Who
are doing the job, but after the marriage they quit the job. That is the reason they wanted to care the child.
They want to take care of the
They
child.
wanted to take care of the child.
Okay.
But not all the girls.
No, most of the girls in India, if they are belong to the higher position, also they quit the job and they take care of the child. Just because child is very important compared to the money. If you have the good money, then
ये कुछ बोल रहे हैं स्कूल ट्रेडिशनल स्कूल का
Traditional भी है, house school.
English.
I'm talking about the like
Ma'am,
2 years.
ma'am.
He's
I
so
totally
mixed up with the
confused,
topic.
yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Homeschooling, traditional schooling.
Because the point which he's saying is
Ma'am,
traditional schooling.
He said
He
mostly
said
point
both parents,
negative.
mother is working, father is working.
So some of the ma'am pros and some of the cons.
You support one team and support it
I
dedicatedly.
support to the like homeschooling.
Shivam and
At the age of the like 4 years, from the 4 years.
Okay, Shiva wants to say something. Rohit, Nitin.
But nowadays, the knowledge will matter. No marks it will
Playing school.
yes, knowledge is matter.
That's why you should come to
Knowledge matters. Knowledge is matter क्या होता है?
knowledge matters.
Knowledge matter.
Knowledge matters.
तो यहाँ पे दिया तो I have got something in my hands. I am क्यों है?
to gain knowledge.
वहाँ पे already
In
दिया है ना उसका?
nowadays, the knowledge matter. No, the marks
Yes,
it
you want
is. If you
something.
score 50% in 10th, and you have knowledge, you can.
Okay, if you going traditional school, you will more confident while
Why
house
have
schooling
एक आएगा?
because you will attract.
एक आएगा? ऐसा नहीं कैसे आ सकता है देखो?
But
As singular पे आएगा, have
initially the
singular पे
homeschooling is more important because you also, initially taught by your
Homeschooling,
parents.
I don't say homeschooling is not important, but homeschooling is important, but traditional schooling is more important
More important than
because of homeschooling.
But in India it's important, but in the
क्यों वापस आ
US
गया?
I am not living in US, I am living in India, of Dwarka sector 7. So how we can someone bro, in US there are open relationships, they are living open relationships. But in
See,
India,
that is not a topic. That is not the
ma'am,
topic.
ma'am, he said in US, we are not living in US, we are living in India. Dwarka
We are
chapter
talking
7.
about it like globally, na? That is the reason.
Yeah,
If we are only talking about the India, so then it's
General talk.
yeah.
So, ma'am, it's a,
You are wrong.
it's a,
We are copied to the worldwide. Why we are not copied to the that of the education in India?
it's a wrong thing, ma'am. ये तो US जा रहा है.
Sometimes I think
What's the point?
according to you, I will they
But
most
we
of the
need to take the borrow the mentality of Buddhist people so that can flourish our future.
But not all the things are right.
man, why we are here? Just because when we went to the traditional school, we couldn't learn properly. That is the reason we are here.
Time wasting
What?
is also there.
Practically was not there.
Practically
That
is
is the
not.
same thing we learn in the school, like grammar, speaking, all of the indirect, direct speech. Why we are here? We are here just because we are learning from the special like trainer, so that she can focus especially for us, so that we can speak in English. That is the main reason. So that is the like so most of the 99% of students sending the student to the schools, but they are not learning properly. Even though if you are aware about the Indian education, if I apart from the few business school, technical school, most of the colleges are they are studying like BA, BCom, but they are not getting the job. This is not a professional course. That is the reason we have to change the like I am supporting the homeschooling, but in terms of we get the technical knowledge instead of the some BA, BCom courses like
Like
that.
skill. We should
Yeah,
have some skill.
skillful knowledge.
Ma'am, it's a different topic also.
Yes,
So,
it's a different.
it's a different topic. They can mix all the things.
They have mixed.
Yes, ma'am.
They have mixed it. Okay, but
Okay, you say
Akhilesh,
BA, BCom.
Akhilesh has
Well, mixed up.
twisted, turned and twisted
Okay,
and
you can
turned.
say BA, BCom. So if homeschooling is important, so how we can become a doctor?
So that is the
Homeschooling, we
that is
can-
the- that is the reason we have.
We can cut their grandfather.
That is the reason we have to change our mind. Just because in India, in India,
No, now he is changed the topic. How we can debate them?
I want to complain first.
Okay.
So in India, we believe in the certificate. So most of the parents, why they are sending to the school in the traditional school, just because for the certificate.
Because of
Once again, I complete first.
Like,
So,
no.
ma'am, like some of the person like he got like 99%, he got 100%, but he hasn't knowledge of the proper knowledge. But if someone is getting 33%, but he has the knowledgeable person, I think company will
Okay, so
support.
basically you want to say that marks doesn't matter. Sometimes people just mug up.
Yeah.
They don't understand.
They don't
So that
understand.
understanding part happens in homeschooling.
Homeschooling.
Because in school, he wants to say in traditional schools, they just make you learn. They don't make you understand because the teacher doesn't have that much time to
how it
give.
is possible.
And because he's saying that in the
Because
class there are
he's
36 or
saying-
34 students.
He's saying-
I asked
And
you listening.
in traditional schools, we are
No, I asked
following
one
the
thing.
roadmap of the teacher, but we are not visualizing.
No, I asked one thing. How to gain confidence in homeschool and how to gain knowledge in homeschooling. You don't interact
I'm
with no one others, only parents.
Okay, the student is going to the school, traditional school.
Yes.
Why most of the parents they pick the tuition in the home?
Because they are set a mentality.
Set a mentality.
Because
Yeah,
they
so
are
now
set a
Now with this
mentality.
tradition, all the
That is the
traditional
that
school
is the
teach.
reason we have to change the mentality. Just because if parents believe in the home tuition, so I think
All
we
the
have to.
traditional
No,
school
it's-
gives
it's
personal
our
classes.
parents'
Those students are weakness in subjects or activities. All traditional schools give. You set a mentality. After the school, you go in the tuition.
So we have to change the mentality, na?
Why?
Now-
Mindset. We have to change the mindset.
I remember
We don't believe in the tuition. If we are completely sending to the student in the traditional school,
So it's
Why do we need tuition?
Why
So
do we
that
need
is
tuition?
question that
Yeah.
why do we need tuition if
Why
they
do
are
we
studying?
Ma'am, can I ask? Because they have mentality. In our time, there are not a tuition and all.
Tuition is
My
more
brother,
involved
my
in
cousin,
traditional
and they are well settled, well stable. but they even a one day they will not go tuition and all. In nowadays there are parents are mentality the child was successful, more successful earlier. They will send them school and tuition, and they will study more time, more hours. Right? That's why.
It means they believe in the home study.
No, home study, school and home study.
Yeah.
They believe the
Yeah.
child will study
Some of the
more
percentage they believe
more
in the home study.
because they send they don't focus on their children. That's why.
Okay, guys, they are left out. They are left out. About like Akhilesh versus Abhishek and Rahul.
Yes.
Yes.
Home study or home schooling are different. Both are different.
Okay, yes. What you want to
We
say,
have to change
Shivam?
the mindset. ना हमें नहीं भेजना है ट्यूशन अगर बच्चा
Can we do
ये
some? But this is a debate, right? This is happening, and I think everyone is discussing a point. He has come with a valid point that if they are going to school,
Yes.
then why are they taking tuition?
tuition yeah.
I also have
But
an
some of
example.
the schools, if you are not getting the tuition, the teacher will fail the student. Some of the
No, ma'am. It's
No,
a
no,
Private
school also.
Yeah, there are
Ma'am, it's a-
especially in the government schools, the student is studying in the 6th class, 6 to 12. If they are not getting the tuition from the class teacher, they fail. Even
They are
though
getting failed.
yeah,
No, ma'am.
even
No, ma'am, that's wrong.
I'm not talking about 100% schools, some of the schools in
Okay, so
India.
basically they make it mandatory that they will teach in tuitions.
Yeah, ma'am, I also
So
had a
traditional
tuition.
school is basically good for nothing. You are saying that they don't teach properly. A person has to take a tuition or a mother has to teach at home.
Teacher home. Yes, because in India we believe in the certificate. That's the reason most of the students sending to
Okay.
It's not
Okay.
happening in many
Okay,
areas.
Sai and Shubham, you also said, then Nitin will say. Yes.
It's not happening in many areas, ma'am. In particular areas, somewhat areas is happening, but it is not a mandatory, and no one is like that, ma'am. Nowadays.
No, but you are actually you belong only for the matter because if you belong from the rural area, 100% teacher want to students learn at the home. Even though
it's a
even
business.
though most of the
They are doing business
Yeah,
by
they are
using
doing
trainers.
Ma'am, it's a business. You know them. It's not my knowledge.
So you are saying that traditional school have become a business.
yeah, so even though the student is belong from the poor
Okay,
family,
okay.
but
He
But
has to
how-
pay tuition fee. He has to pay.
Yes. All government schools are involved in traditional
like
schools.
those type of the students belong from the poor family, but they pay to the teacher just because they can't afford to the teacher. They are also paying to the teacher 1,000 per month like that.
Okay, so they pay.
But they
Okay.
can't.
Okay, they can't, but they still pay. Okay, Nitin, you want to say something? Rohit,
I won't say something. I won't say something.
I want to say.
I want to
I
say
want to
something.
say
अच्छा, you
example.
want to say. Okay. Shubham, पहले Shubham बोलेगा.
I want to say example in my real life.
Okay, he want to share a real life example.
What's
Yes.
that happen in traditional school?
What
Oh.
happens in traditional school?
Give an example. Home school as well.
Yes.
One of my friends
One of my friends.
in my classmate, he is in good in study, but the problem is they just focus on
Mug up.
mug up. They just mug up, and they achieve the marks. That's it. And they
They don't have knowledge.
They have no knowledge and they have no idea what is in the practical
What is going on in
what is
us?
going on, and they just achieve the marks in the class and they clear their 12. But after they come in the practical life, they doing technical job because they just mug up in their school
Technical
and
job. What technical job? Bench pana.
electric.
Electric.
Yeah,
So
because
where
So you want to say they
Ma'am,
don't
ma'am.
flourish in life?
flourishing life because
They
Where
don't
we can
become
study?
anything. They are like mechanic and all.
mechanical, they do not focus on a particular skill.
Okay, where we can study?
In private school.
Bihar.
Now, Delhi.
No. Delhi is school?
GR.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay, okay.
Okay, let them say because
Okay.
this team has already said enough. Okay, wait, Shubham will say something first. Yes, Shubham.
इससे पूछ ये तो
पूछ क्या?
नहीं
और?
ask them there are no teachers, no professors.
Allow some time.
Okay, they are
Who-
telling you.
ask-
See, everyone should participate. Shivam, what happened to Shivam? You're not enjoying?
I'm sleeping.
Everyone, are you guys enjoying?
Yes.
Everyone is enjoying except you. Why? No, everyone is enjoying and everyone is getting engaged. Which type of engagement do you want?
Ma'am,
It is
ma'am,
completely engaging.
Then last class he will always.
He was.
He was always girls. I think
I
Yes, sir.
think
he is
No,
a
no, no,
different
nothing
number.
like that, nothing like that. But guys, tell me honestly, are you guys enjoying the
Yes,
session?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Nitin, are you enjoying it? Rohit? So if it's only one person, that means that person is having a problem. Okay? Chalo, let's continue. Please ask him.
So,
We'll talk to him.
but I think home,
Let Shivam
but
answer
I
this.
think home tuition, in home tuition they mug up because parents feeling tuition fees because they want students to score higher marks and tuition want the student they shift mug up and get the marks and the like
So you want to say that the parents are giving money to tuition to mug up only
yes because they want marks.
because
All
they
the
want
parents-
percentage.
All the
Yes.
parents send to the students in tuition first to 8th class. In first to 8th class, the tutor had them to complete your homework. So tuition is complete. You going.
Because in no tuition they give flat.
Okay,
You are going at down.
Rohit. Rohit.
Okay.
Ram.
Speak in English, what is ho gaya?
Ma'am, please minus.
Yeah. मतलब आ रहा सब आ रहा है.
When you will join the school, and
2014.
Okay.
how old are you at that time?
Brother,
5 years.
explain
So
how.
explain you completely like mature on that time for the schooling. But what do you think that of the person sent in the during the 2 years school?
How can 2 year student go to the school?
Most of the students.
Because
Most of the
now
in your family 2 year students are go to school. Tell me not them.
in Delhi.
No, talk to me.
Yeah, yeah. In Delhi.
Talk to me, not
Yeah,
them.
In Delhi, the age limit is 3 years.
So now
If you cross the 3 years, you are eligible for the nursery admission.
You are eligible in 3
You are
eligible for preschool. Then you are.
eligible for play school.
Not play school, nursery. You can start in the school as well.
No, eligible after 4 years.
After
After 4.
After 4 years.
You can
After
get
4 years, bro.
our Google. It's 3 years in Delhi.
after 5 years,
I am not in Google. No.
3 years. It's a 3 years. If you
Google always approximately answer.
Not a correct, not a.
okay, you can check.
Why? Why?
You can check the.
Why we chat GPT? Why we chat GPT? You give me answer. Why we chat GPT? Why we search Google?
You get the knowledge.
I have knowledge.
You get the answer.
No, that's
What
not.
is the answer? Okay.
That's
Ma'am,
wrong.
he said, ma'am, 2
He's
years.
saying-
He is saying 2 year student are going to school. How it is possible? Ma'am,
That's
my
wrong.
nephew.
It's
Do you
possible.
know?
No,
when-
ma'am.
After 5
What is
years,
the age limit of the Delhi school in the nursery class?
no, it's
Yeah.
after
3 years.
above 5
3
years.
years.
3 years.
3 to
Playgroup
4
is
years.
2 years.
Above 5
Yeah.
years.
Playgroup
Ma'am,
is 2
play-
to 3.
2 to 3 or
But this is
3.5
only
years.
playing session.
Ma'am,
3.5
nursery 3 to
years.
4.
Playgroup is 2 to 3. Nursery is 3 to
3,
4.
yeah.
KG is 4 to 5. First
3
class
to
is 5
4.
to 6.
Ma'am, 3 to 4. Ma'am, he said 2
KG
years.
class divided into 2 parts, LKG, UKG.
No,
Yes,
we
ma'am,
don't have
LKG,
LKG.
UKG.
concept is
LKG,
very.
UKG.
Hello, my daughter has studied.
Nursery, LKG, UKG.
Yes.
There is nothing like LKG and UKG
It's
in
nursery,
Delhi.
yeah. In nursery.
CBSE, according to the it is in ICSE board, which happens in UP. As for the Delhi CBSE, board, my daughter has done playgroup, nursery, KG, now first, now she's in
Second,
second,
yeah.
and her age
So that
is
is the
6.
pattern has been
She is
changed.
6.5.
So what, ma'am? If everyone child are going to school at
Ma'am,
Ma'am, what is the timing of playgroup?
Ma'am, you are
2 hours
Ma'am,
only.
I think I will. Do you believe in this schooling? Like you are a teacher, you are I think more knowledgeable instead of doing this schooling. So when your child went to these schools, did you satisfied with these schools in the nursery?
Yes.
Ma'am, give us genuine and
Now it's actually
Now following your course.
See, let me tell you one thing. I believe in both, and my son is 2 years old, and I have enrolled him in playgroup because I come here, so I have to
because
be here.
he is supporting traditional school.
So my son is there, and he's taking playgroup, and he's also taking the facilities of daycare. Okay, and after that, when he comes home, because I reach home by 3:30, so after that I do homeschooling. Like I teach them according to me. So I believe in both because somehow I believe in traditional schooling timings are set, and a child is well disciplined. But I don't believe in the school completely. I believe in homeschooling because I somehow feel because 36 students are there, so the teacher is not able to focus on everyone. So I focus on my child. Like my daughter is in second class, so I look after her. After 3:30, like post time better. It's like more like home. So I do both of them.
Ma'am,
Because
because
99% are believing, the 99% parents are believing the traditional school. I completely agree with. My topic is the schooling. So that is the reason I wanted
Homeschooling is
to
better.
like we.
Traditional schooling is good for timings. आप डिसिप्लिन कर रहे हो बस बच्चे को. Otherwise the child
To maintain time
to
punctuality.
maintain punctuality. Other than homeschooling, both are good in their own way.
homeschooling is better, but more women are not able to teach
Yes.
their
Like
child.
as Shivam said, I don't know, Shivam said or someone said, I don't know, that initial stages are important. So in initial stages,
Homeschooling.
homeschooling is only important.
Yeah, then even if I give me myself example, so when I went to this school,
But if
when I
children
went
can
to this
grow
school,
up,
I only follow with the teacher. I only follow with the teacher. Teacher give me the homework like that. Teacher teach me. But we always go for the lunch, some of the fun. Like went to the lunch, some of the fun. We only do the we are studying the class.
Tuition also, you were taking tuitions as well.
Yeah, that time I took the tuition as well. But I think visualization is very important. If the students are free, they can visualize something. Like visualize nowadays, visualization is very important.
Visualization. Yeah, I somehow believe that everyone has some valid points, like the schooling part, if I talk about Shivam, and Shivam said to maintain the discipline, and socializing is also one of the great part. You said that point that a person is not getting, practical, like he said, practical is not happening in schools. Everyone had a valid point, okay, but the only thing we were having debate for the sake of having debate. So it's not like anyone should have any hard feelings. But initial days are more like homeschooling only.
Yeah.
Initial days are more like homeschooling only.
Up to I like 3 to 4
After
years.
that, a child goes to a traditional school to maintain the discipline. See, in COVID times when we were not going to school,
It's a very
office,
example.
we all became lethargic, sluggish, inert, lazy. So we were not into it, right? So these things, for this, we need both. Please clap for us. But this team were not speaking, मतलब इन दोनों में तो पूछ के हिंदी के वर्ड यूज किए हैं. But यहाँ पे ना मतलब and no, Shivam did not use it. Shivam chose to be mum. And Shivam, one thing I observed that you were not confident. Today only you were saying so slowly, and I have always observed when you're not confident तो बहुत slow हो जाते. And everyone was saying कि थोड़ा loudly बोलो, right? So थोड़ा were you not confident with this topic? Was it like that? Okay, that's why maybe you were not interested in the class because your confidence level was very low. He is upset. Upset.
not active. Active
Do you want to we call you here? We can discuss which problem है. We can help you. We can counsel you. Aaj come. We'll boost him. No, we'll boost his spirit. Aaj come. थोड़ा अच्छा है ना? Yeah, Rahul Rahul also, Shubham also, and I think today Nitin was also talking. Everyone spoke so well. I'm so proud of you
Like Rahul
guys.
prepared
I
the
think
topic.
debate होना चाहिए ना.
I'm already prepared for debate.
अच्छा, please ask him some questions. हम इसको boost करते हैं थोड़ा.
Rahul will
So what
answer.
happened? What was the problem? Would you like to discuss?
Actually, what happened,
Say loudly. पहले तो जोर
my
से बोलो.
schedule is very hectic.
Hmm.
I only sleep around 6 to 5 hours.
At what time do you reach home?
At 11:45. Okay, after that I just freshen up and take my dinner. After dinner, like I just drink 1 to 2 kilos more, and then I wrap up my day. Okay, and after that I just woke up at 6 o'clock, went to park.
Go to park.
Yeah, go to park. Then I came back, then like freshen up and like prepare, like, get ready for a big day. Okay, so today I don't want to go in my office. I just like send my message to my team. I have my ankle pain and I'm not able to walk properly over the day. Also I'm running temporary. So he was saying like I won't be able to allow any leave. Like if you will not provide any medical. So yeah, basically what happened in cooperative, if you will take any leave, you should have to
Give medical.
give medical so that they the sugar or like sick or a hitting a like running temperature.
Do we have any doctor here?
No, he is working in the BPO.
Yeah, he's
In
working.
which BPO?
So yeah, so that's just a like I was thinking like if the ankle pain, like I need therapy and therapist can't give you the receipt also.
So do you have any answer to this solution?
Ma'am, we can
Akhilesh?
create a fake.
He is the undertaker and like it's a bandit, not a very big fever.
Great bandage.
Yeah, since yesterday night I was feeling not well, so that is the reason I wanted to leave. And if they are asking, you can buy some medicine like Somo, it's paracetamol.
No, no. जाके ले लो.
Ma'am, we can create a fake receipt also. ma'am.
Receipt.
Yes,
Receipt नहीं होता, receipt.
receipt. Can do. I can do it.
Do it for him.
I will download the slip from the Google
Let
and
them do it.
chat GPT.
So he see, we have a solution of everything.
Actually problem is not about not about the medical.
Bro, एक टी
It's
है
about
भी जाना है बता
about my manager. He's zero to problem. This happens.
It's okay, it happens. This happens in
Yeah.
work culture, corporate sector. This happens
So,
big time.
When I was arriving, so he just messaged me, that's why that
अच्छा, he
and
is
I was
like
not know.
Shivam का दो कहाँ है? Shivam and all. That's why Shivam is thinking, and you know that's why he was not able to participate. Otherwise, we all enjoyed the topic. Seriously. Okay. चलो, he'll be helping you. Clap for him again. आ जाओ तुम भी आ जाओ नीरज, थोड़ा सा तुमसे
ब्रो
भी बात
सीधा
करें.
एक्सपायर कर दिया ले लिख देना 90 50 यही भाई सर
Okay, आ जाओ. Now Neeraj will talk for 2-3 minutes.
कुछ भी
In
नहीं
BPO, there are very different culture. They couldn't allow the leave easily. And it's a very strict culture. Even though you cannot go to the washroom.
You
as
cannot go to washroom.
well. Yeah.
नहीं.
They hold the call. If they hold the call, then they go to the washroom. They ask na कि ma'am please allow me a few minutes.
हाँ.
So they go to the
Is it
go
that
to the
difficult?
washroom.
छोड़ दे भाई छोड़ दे
Ma'am,
Yeah,
I
if they
also
called her, yeah,
But
what
you
should
live your life
ma'am, I also want in the BPO.
But everyone wants to earn money, Abhishek.
but
You cannot just leave.
so they can speak well when they clear all
It
the
doesn't
duties.
happen. अच्छा, 1
He
minute.
is working in the good
Consider this
BPO.
is a good company.
Yeah, but in the normal BPO, I did the work over there, and during the work we hold the call and allow me some few minutes time. Then we went to the washroom. Then they took
It's a
the
very hectic
Ma'am,
thing.
ma'am.
That's a very bad thing to do.
Yeah,
Very bad
it's
thing.
a person to person call like just like
Okay, you tell me, can you take leave easily? तुम छुट्टियाँ ले सकते हो? ऐसा कुछ होता है? Medical लगाना पड़ता है?
Yes, actually, my workload is very hectic because I'm not, it's not a consultant. Actually, I'm working as a Akash.
I'm working in Akash. As a Akash नहीं.
In Akash,